What's up, everybody? Welcome. Let me check the audio. I was just in the middle of opening a package. Welcome. Let me check the audio. All right. We're good. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to day 27 of me learning how to vibe code. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jillian. I'm an amateur vibe coder, and I'm a solo traveler originally from New York City, and 2 years ago I moved to Thailand. So as a means to learn how to vibe code, I've been building travel apps and Thailand apps that I gift to my audience for free because they're just projects that are helping me learn, right? And I'm staying aligned to what I'm passionate about. So what we've been building is this trek journal. You see northern Pakistan on the screen. That's because that's where I'm going in 2 weeks. I'll be trekking the Himalayas of Pakistan. So I figured, why not build something that I can actually use on my trip? And I can also give it to the fellow hikers that I meet along the way, and they can test out the app as well. I think it'll give me really, really good data. This app has to be completed. It has to be completed by June 30th. My trip isn't till July 3rd, but June 30th is when the vibe coding is going to pause for me until I come back from my trip, because I do have to go to Bangkok because I'm flying direct from Bangkok. There's a direct flight to Pakistan from Bangkok. So I have to have it finished by then. And I hope I could get it done. The features, I mean, listen, I could go crazy on the features, right? I mean, if you've been watching me, if you've been here before, you know that I could go down a rabbit hole for days on a feature, on a design. I'm gonna try to refrain from doing that until all the necessary things with the back end are done. I was playing around with it on my phone yesterday, and I do notice some formatting issues, like the top, if you want to exit out of things, it's kind of too far up where it's not clickable. I'm gonna have to go in and do that at the end, but right now we're in the middle of building the back end with Supabase, and it is only my second time using Supabase, so the struggle can really, really be real sometimes, because I'm just trying to figure out how everything works, but I think I'm doing a good job. I'm just moving at a slow pace. We are gonna be Tokenmaxxing because we are using Caveman. And I set it to Caveman Ultra yesterday because something I've been noticing, I think that something fishy has been going on with the Claude usage ever since the whole Fable 5 fiasco. Let me know if you're having the same experience. I actually did some looking on X last night, and a lot of people are actually posting on X that they're experiencing the same thing with the usage as me. Hi, Anthony. It people are having the same experience as me. It seems like before Fable 5, I really wasn't. You are on time. You're on time. But Anthony, you're always on time. You're always on time. Hi, Private. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so a lot of people are having the same issue as me with the usage. But look at this. Look at what happened. I went into my usage today, and everything's reset. My weekly limits reset. My weekly limit resets on Thursdays. So now it's back to 0. Did anybody else's reset? So I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. I think obviously they're dealing with a lot ever since Fable 5. There's a lot of commotion going on with Anthropic. Yeah, check yours. Let me know. The post I was reading on X, some people were having the issue, some people weren't. Some people's usage was being reset, and then some others were not. So I don't really know what they're doing over there, but I mean, the Anthropic office is probably up in flames this past week. I can only imagine that it's just like pure chaos over there. So yours is still the same. Yeah, see, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So we're going to see what happens with the usage today. Yesterday, it ran out a lot faster than I thought it would. That's why I'm saying I think something is going on. I decided on the name. I'm going to go with Peak Pages. The poll was pretty 50-50. The 2 days I had it between Altitails and Peak Pages. I like Peak Pages. I like the double P. What is that called in English class? I think it's called alliteration. I think. English wasn't, ELA was not my best subject. Math was obviously my best subject, but I think it's called alliteration when you use the same letter consecutively. So I always liked that for some reason. So Peak Pages is what we're going to name it. That's going to come at the end. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody Saturday, or it might be Friday for some of you? I'm like having an amazing day. I'm in such a good mood today. Even though I have so much to do that I'm not prepared for. I'm like just having a great day, a great weekend. I think there are a lot of hiccups in terms of compute and usage. I don't feel they understand the scale of compute. Yeah, they seem confused. They obviously seem confused. Like something's going on. I don't know. I'm happy my weekly limit got reset. If I would have known they would have done that, I would have went like balls to the wall last night with Claude. I really would have, but I tried to tame myself because I looked at it, I was at like 13% for my weekly limit. So I figured that was only after 1 day of using it, because it resets for me Thursday nights. So I figured 13% a day will get me to 7 days. So let me just take it easy. But if I would have known they were going to reset everything for me, I mean, I would have went ham last night. But whatever. We'll see what happens with the usage today. And going on Caveman Ultra, I'm changing it to Ultra. Now I really won't understand what Claude is saying to me, but we'll figure it out. And RPI yesterday, he did bring up a good point, because I was just on I think it's called Caveman Full. Hey, Neil. I was using Caveman Full, and I was surprised about the usage, but RPI was like, you can't compress the code that's being written, so that makes sense. So let's get it running. Let me just double check my Supabase. It wanted me to check that the table editor trips 1 row, days 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yep. Okay. The photo sync, they said it's going to be a biggie. Yep, the Supabase. It's not going to go. I knew it. See? Before I start rambling, I knew it wasn't going to work. Testing. There we go. Yep, the Supabase table editor looks good. We can move on to build the photo sync. Is that an 8 gig? No, it's not 8 gig. I think it's 16. Why? Am I like lagging really bad or something? Hi, awesome. What a great name. What a great name. I'm using Spokenly. Okay, thanks. You guys just let me know if anything, if I'm glitching or tweaking or whatever. Oh, okay. No, no, no. That's okay, private. I'm just always, I'm so paranoid. You should have seen me on day one. I was like, I did not know what I was doing on day one. I was a mess and in over my head, and then things were lagging, and I learned a lot. Oh, sorry. Which model? It's the, which one is it? It's one of the API ones. Let me take a look because I forget. The DeepGram API. Let me know if there's if there's a better one that you suggest. I was using the online one at first, but I think you only get a limited amount of time or a limited amount of free usage out of that. So once that one ran out, I switched over to the DeepGram one, trying to not use anything locally. Wait, hold on, Neil. I'm not going to read that because I'm only on season 1, episode 2. I don't even know who those characters, one of those characters are. So I don't want anything to be spoiled. How much does it cost you? It's free. Isn't it free? It's not, what I'm using, it's not costing me anything. Only the online model does. I don't know how much it costs. I just used the free usage on that model until it ran out, and then I switched over to the DeepGram API, and it's free. I'm super excited about this app. Let me close the preview because I feel like that interferes with the camera. I was just thinking about like how cool I'm gonna feel in Pakistan using my own app that's on my phone. Like, I feel so cool. I got a Fiverr message. I'm from Norway. I have a Norwegian passport. Okay. Okay, it definitely is. Oh, somebody just sneezed across the street. It's so loud. I heard that. Okay, just out of curiosity. How much did that one thing use? What? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Is that normal? That's not normal. What the? Is that normal? That's not normal. See, that was not happening to me before. That's ridiculous. It is heartbreaking. All right, let me try. See, that pisses me off, man. Like, that pisses me off a lot, especially because I'm telling you, before Fable 5, I was having no problems like this. I was making such good progress with the usage. Like something is wrong. Like something ain't right. Something ain't right. And I'm using high now. I was using extra. You are using a lot of context from using. But I hear you, Ryan. But the thing is, I was always working with this, and the sessions were much longer, and there was so much more in the other apps that. All right, hold on. Let me. No, like that ain't normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. No matter what. The red circle on here. Okay, so hold on, Ryan. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me. Because I ain't gonna, like. I was just saying I was having such a great day. Okay. The red circle in your context window, 1 million full. I would test it making a new account. A new account? Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody got time for all this. Now it's 38. I didn't even do anything. How did it go up 1%? Okay, Ryan, can you help me if you don't mind? What do you suggest that I do? And what did it give me? Oh, I'm so annoyed, man. One setup. Run this, and let me at least follow these directions though. Brother, oh my god, I can't. Okay. SQL editor. Ask Claude for a temp handoff file from your current. Okay, all right. I'll do that, Ryan. Thank you. Should have listened to you days ago. But I think maybe there was a lot going on that day. Now I'm truly over it. I'm truly over it. I just looked and it seems like it has a free limit. You're talking about Spokenly, awesome, right? Okay, I have to run this. Success, no rows returned. Then test. All right, I'm gonna have to add a random photo. I was dealing with that a few months ago and I was really trying to make things correct. Yeah, I'm just annoyed because I was making it work with the $20 plan and things just feel different. I'm going to try the new session. But you described it perfectly. It's heartbreaking. Like, it's actually heartbreaking. All right, let me just test this first. One thing at a time. I could slow down. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be some random photo that I'm going to... add, let's see. Where is... Okay. It's a thumbnail for my upcoming, oh no, I don't want to give that shot. My upcoming video. Okay, let's just, because I don't have any photos right now, so we're just going to use that, see what happens. Hopefully I can delete it, right? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, imagine this was Islamabad. Exactly, Anthony. I don't want to do that. Okay, now go to Supabase, storage. This is just a test, guys. This is not obviously the photo. Yeah, Ryan, I'm going to try it. That's what I'm going to do right now. As soon as I'm done looking at this, Supabase, storage, photos. Let me find storage. Hold on. Storage. Photos. Oh, sync. Add a photo to a day. Sync now. I have to go to sync. I don't see the photos. Okay, photos. Where is it? Refresh. Where's the... I don't see the photo. Maybe it just takes a minute. This is what I'm looking at. File at... Hi, Ali. Welcome. Say hello. Are you saying hello or you're asking me to say hello? I'll say hello. How are you, Ali? Welcome. I haven't seen you here before. Does this mean add photo, sync now, Supabase, storage photos, file at... Is it supposed to show up here? I'm confused. Storage, photos, and there's nothing here. Upload files? I don't know. It says file at your ID, Pakistan 2026. Hi, Mafu. Oh, I feel you. I'm struggling with the usage right now. I ran one task and it ate up 37%. So I get it. I get it. Okay. Where am I doing something wrong? Because I don't see anything. Yeah. Tell me about it. And I don't really even want to say anything to Claude right now because I'm so mad at it. And I'm scared to even say, hey, I don't know. I don't see the photos because God, how much is it going to eat up? Replaced photo re-uploads on January 10th. Oh, I have to create a folder in Supabase? Oh, thank you. And title it this? What does it want me to do with this? Other device, login, sync, photo download, show. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm new to this. Pakistan 2026. Okay. And now I sync it, right? Login. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. I'm an amateur vibe coder. I do not understand manual code. I'm not a manual coder. 27 days ago, I started learning in public. So if you don't know my story, you can go back. But I'm very upfront that I am a newbie and I'm learning by trade. I'm a full-time math teacher. So that's what I do. I am using Supabase. Yes, it's only the second time that I'm using it. I just don't understand what language you use. Ali, are you asking me what language I speak? Should be instant, something not working on the upload. Perfect time to start a new session and ask something like... Hi, Ty. Thank you. Thank you so much. A lot of things. So basically, we just added this photo feature, right? Now, obviously, this is just a thumbnail for one of my YouTube videos because I'm obviously not on the trip yet. So I'm just testing it out. I uploaded a photo, right? And it is telling me that it's supposed to be stored in Supabase and I don't see it. All right, there's a lot going on in the chat. I'm gonna go with Ryan because I wanna start a new session anyway. So let me see what Ryan is suggesting of me. Yeah, I clicked it. It's clicked. There's nothing there. Do not store image or file in Supabase. And why is that, Sarah? Yeah, I'm going to Jabber. So if you're just joining, I'm also going to start a new session to try to save usage credits. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna work with Ryan and say something like file upload with Supabase not uploading on the dashboard. It will research it. Okay. Mafu. I mean, I'm probably the only one who's going to use this app right now, so hopefully it's not too much. Ryan, before I start a new session and I ask Claude that, should I ask Claude for the handoff, like you said? Yeah, Sarah, I know. This app, the reason why I'm using Supabase is because you can create a username, you create your own unique trip, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with what I'm building. I've been building it for the past like 5 days. But yeah, there's a reason why I'm using Supabase. It's not just to store photos. Okay. All right. So, all right, Ryan, I'm going to go with what you said. No, Sarah, not necessarily, but you kind of came in hot. You know, you didn't even say hi. You just said, "Do you even know a single line of code?" So, you know, there's a lot of people in the chat that I have built trust with, and they know that I'm learning. So, your approach, your delivery is what will make me trust you to take your suggestions. I get so many suggestions daily. I can only implement so much feedback at one time. So I kind of prioritize what I'm implementing based on the trust that I've built with people here. So I'm just maybe not, and again, listen, I'm a virtual math teacher, so I know sometimes over chat, it's kind of hard to feel out somebody's energy. So maybe I am misunderstanding you a little bit, but I'm just going off of a vibe. That's all. Okay, so Ryan said the handoff will. Anthony. I mean, like, first, like, you know, we could say, hi, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's how I am, but okay. All right, Ryan, let me get back to you. A new session asks something like file upload. The file upload with Supabase is not uploading on the dashboard. Okay, just that. Just say that. The file upload with Supabase is not uploading on the dashboard. Or it's the photo upload. It's going to try to compact the 1 million you use. That's not important for the file upload feature. Okay, Ryan, do you suggest that I activate caveman here, or you think I should not use caveman? Because I know you've been trying to tell me something about that I was like using more tokens. I usually approach people in public places and ask them to. Anthony, you do not do that. Don't use caveman. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Then I'm just going to do this as it is. The photo upload with Supabase is not uploading to the dashboard. Okay, that's it. Anything else I should say before I send it off Any suggestions? All right, Sarah, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Awesome. Usually about 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. Sometimes when ordering in and out, I ask, do you really, Anthony, like as a joke? For your learning as well, not using caveman will make it easier for read. Yeah, Ryan, I know. You're right. That was my whole suspicion with it in the first place was if you have watched my streams before, you know that I actually sit and I read basically everything that Claude says to me because I want to understand what's going on and I want to understand what I'm looking for. So that was my biggest fear with using caveman. I'm a full stack developer for years. This is best practices. Never store your media data in your database. Okay, Sarah, thank you. I'm gonna look into it. It's not on my agenda for today to start using a new platform. I kind of have a deadline to get this app done, but you're a full stack developer. I'm sure, I totally believe that you have a lot of experience, so I will definitely take your feedback and look into it. Right now, I just have some other things I need to figure out. But thank you. And listen, you're not the first person to come in here strong. Like, you're not the first person to come in here with that, like, raw energy, which is what I'm feeling from you. There's a viewer that sometimes comes in here, Mark. I remember the first time he came in here, it was day 6. And he was just so, like, his energy was just so strong. And I really didn't know what I was doing then. But after the stream, I looked into all of his suggestions. I looked into who he was. He's very credible. He knows his stuff. So I have a lot of respect for him. But I applied all the feedback that he gave me, and it made my life so much easier. Okay, yeah, Sarah, not now, but I will research it, so thank you. Yeah, I just can't do it right now, but I will. I don't want you to think that I can't apply feedback or anything. There's just so much I could do when I have a plan and I have a deadline. But yeah, I will look into it. And you have experience, so I'm going to trust you. Okay, let's see. What did it say? Now we're back to reading novels. Anthony, are you kidding me? Did you really do that? That's so nerdy. But I like that. I like nerdy. I don't want to say too much about that. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Oh, it was 3% or 2%. Somehow it went up to, okay, Ryan, thank you. Now, how often should I be making this new session? Wait, you're not like that in real life? Wait, now I can't tell if you really did that. If you really did that or not. Oh my God. I'm dead. I am dead. Okay, let me focus. I can't stop thinking about that now. But go to the chat window. But go to the chat window to the right and hover over that circle. This one. Okay. When you see it above 240K. Okay. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. That's great advice. That's great advice. People are usually like, I feel bad for them. They're smart. Yeah, I know. There are a lot of people like that, Anthony. There are a lot of people like that. That's the one thing about public school. I was always a believer in public school, not private school, because at least it teaches you social skills. Okay, your photo sync had silent failure. What I changed. Upload path. Thanks, Ryan. Okay, so then you've been on the same struggle bus, so I appreciate that. That did help. It only went from 38 to 40%, so all right, I'm gonna do that from now on. Okay, next steps for you in the super base. Run. What is this? Oh, this is what I have to run? What is this? No, this is not. Oh, is it? Yeah, this must be it. Okay, so I copy this. I should be titling these, no? But where do you name it? Okay. For that, I don't know. Deploy, reload the app, hit sync again. Okay. If it still fails, the backup screen will now show the exact error message. Okay. Now I go to storage. Okay, well, now it says 8. Ah, it's here. Yay! Okay, I can delete that other. Yep. Okay, now I wonder what happens when if I delete the photo, will it be gone, right? It should be, because this ain't the photo. Obviously, that's not Pakistan. That is the thumbnail for a future video. Just what I had on the computer. Okay, edit. Yeah, yes. Thank you, Ryan. Save, backup, sync, and now. Now would I just like have to manually delete these things? Like if I change the photos or something, do I have to manually delete it? I don't know. This is a question for, okay. When photo is deleted, please notify user in the UI. Okay. No, just ask a file is image deletion also covered in this fix. Okay. One thing I couldn't verify from here, whether you already created the SQL is safe either way. I have a delete button here. That's how I deleted the photo. Unless you're talking about something else, sorry. I'm trying to focus and read. You'd already created the policies will error from the identically named. Okay, whatever. I know what you're talking about. Which would is in that case. Want me to commit these two changes? Okay, what did Ryan say? Is image deletion also covered in this fix? Okay, yeah. Sarah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. There's a lot of things that I need to also adjust with the UI because originally this was just supposed to be my Pakistan trip, and now it's become something that multiple users can use. So what up, slime? What's poppin', slime? Awesome. I'm from New York City, but 2 years ago I moved to Thailand. Okay. And Ryan, you said, let me just remember. I'm going to screenshot that. 240K. 240. That's a number I would probably forget because numbers I remember are like 180, 360, like, okay. No, image deletion is not covered by my fix and not by the original code. My change only surfaces upload errors. Replace a photo. Remove a photo from the girlfriend. Yeah, but I don't want that. I don't want anything accumulating storage. Like, if it's deleted, I just want it deleted. Please add that cleanup because I don't want any deleted images taking up storage space. Especially since I'm just going to be, I'm like going to be doing a lot of testing. You know, before I go, I'm going to be doing a lot of testing. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, Sarah. You're right about that. I do the same thing all the time. I do the same thing all the time. Okay, so Ryan, if you're still there, now I'm not sure. I guess I have to go back to the main session. I have to read because after this I don't know what's next. So is that when I go back to the main session and ask for the handoff? I know you said that's gonna eat up a lot of tokens. Sure, you can tell me. It could be something I could use in the future. And Sarah, by the way, where are you from? Or am I saying your name wrong? Now I'm looking at your photo. I'm not sure if you're Sarah, if you're a woman, or is it Saraswata? You're from India. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw Sarah, and then I looked at your because in the United States, Sarah is a woman's name, a female name, typically. I mean, could be anything now, but then I'm looking at your profile picture. I'm like, oh wait, maybe it's not a Sarah. I wouldn't do it when you want to work. If you have a 5-hour window, you know you won't use. Oh, okay, good idea, Ryan. So I'll do it tonight, like when my 5-hour session resets. Um, uh, if when my 5-hour session resets, I'll do that. I'm just wondering now, once this is done, is this session going to know what the plan is? I mean, it's linked to the folder, the project folder. But this is helpful. This is super helpful. So I'm very happy about that. And then next project, probably when I come back from Pakistan, I'm gonna try. It was 2 people have recommended that I use Cowork instead of Claude Code. The goal is pretty much single-use sessions after you're happy with the file. So yeah, okay, thank you, Ryan. In the future, when you're planning a project, please create. Yeah, Sarah, I have that. I don't know if I have all of that, but I definitely have MD files and things. I know a little bit about what I'm doing at the day 27. First project I didn't, but it's been 27 days of learning from the amazing people who come into the chat. So remove photo. It's safe across devices. Deletion only fires when local. Okay. It's still there, but oh, I guess it needs to commit it. Well, that was 7%. Okay. Let's see. Sarah wanted that confirm delete button, right? Implement delete button. A delete button. Remember to always ask. Yes, you can commit everything, but I would also like to add a confirm or cancel option when a user chooses to delete their photo. Well, actually, I don't need that, actually, Sarah, because I don't need that because when you delete the photo, you have to actually save your changes. There's a button to save your changes. So if you deleted it by accident, you don't have to save your changes. So we don't need that here for this. Right, when you go to oh, so now it doesn't realize that it just push it. It shouldn't be, maybe I need to tell it. Yes, you can push it, and in the future, you can just commit and push without asking me. Unless I tell it to. I don't need this back forth. You could have a dirty mode, so if something is changed, the save button shows. What do you mean? So wait a minute, this is still here. Why is this still here? So look, if I do this, I thought I deleted it. So when you edit it, you can delete the photo. Yeah. Code is fixed. The one thing still on your side, run. Wait, I think I did that already. Do I need to do it again? Oh, then hit sync. No, I have to rerun it. Oh, my bad. Hmm. Oh, you'll now get a clear photo sync failed message instead of a false synced. Send me that text and I'll take it from there. Okay. Okay, so that was what was supposed to happen. Hi, Game. The Game Stalker. I'm going to call you Game. How you doing, Game? What's up? Welcome. How much is the cost to build this? Well, I'm just on the pro plan on Claude. So I'm on the $20 plan. So I am trying to be mindful of the usage. I am trying to stop myself. When the usage limits are up and not spend any extra credits, especially because I'm learning how to vibe code. I'm just a student right now. This is not my livelihood. So RPI, I don't think he's here today, but yesterday he did say something and I thought about it and I was like, oh, thank you RPI for grounding me, because I was thinking about maybe upgrading to a max plan, but I have to reassess after my trip. And he said it's a lot of money to spend for somebody who doesn't code for a living. And he is right. That's not what I do for a living. So he kind of grounded me. Yeah. But the usage hasn't been that great, Game. I didn't realize that was my name in YouTube. Yeah. Okay, what happened now? All right. Is it though, Ryan? Because I'm telling you, before Fable 5, it wasn't like that. I was getting more out of my usage. And my sessions were much longer, much longer. Narrows things down. Rerun the SQL. Okay, so rerun the SQL. Scroll at the bottom, output, and check verification. Hi, Fire. Welcome. Output. And check the verification. It's the same thing. It did. Now it's press enter. No, it did. I see. Press enter. Yay! Welcome, press enter. That's a cool name. You're right, Anthony. You're right. So RPI is kind of grounding me and trying to get me to save money, and you're like, go for it. You're right, Anthony. I'll decide when I come back. I am on the fence. I am on the fence. Because honestly, also, I'm doing this, but this is not the only thing that I have Claude doing for me. I have Claude doing other autonomous work. Hi, Fire. Yeah, I heard you. I'm in the middle of something right now, so you just got to be patient with me, okay? Connect the super bass MCD. That, I feel like that's how you're talking to me. So calm it down. I will get to it. Okay? I feel there are so many people in the world that want to see us fail. That do you, boo boo? Exactly. Do you, boo boo? Sheesh. We got some pushy people today. They want me to do what they want. Like, sheesh. I'm trying to read and understand something. Give me a freaking moment, people. Okay, yeah. I just met you, Fire. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay? Just give me a moment. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to learn. Slime. Oh, sorry, press enter. I'll stop clapping and I'll stop screaming. Okay. I just don't want to do something. I don't want to get off track in the middle of something. I'm trying to understand something. Exactly. I'm a New Yorker. That's why. Jabber, that's just exactly what Fire is saying. Okay, guys. So if I connect it, right? There was a reason why we didn't connect it yesterday. Remember I asked, should I connect it now? Right? And then we decided to do it manually. There was a reason behind that. Now I'm in the middle of something and I don't know if going to connect it now, is that going to mess things up? You guys have to, some of you, especially if you're new, you don't know me, right? There's a lot of people who show up here every day. I've gotten to know them. They know me. I know them. You have to understand I'm new and I'm not just going to blindly do things. I need to understand why what you're telling me to do makes sense. So please, if you have a suggestion, Strike, Q Strike. Hi, Q Strike, welcome. Thank you, Q Strike. If you're gonna make a suggestion, please also give a reason as to why this is going to help me and why it's going to be beneficial. Don't just tell me to do something. I need to understand why. Exactly. Every time I run a prompt or anything, it's using tokens on my dime. Okay, so right now in this process, let's just recap where I am. It did something. I ran this again. And I'm still getting an error. So then if I connect it now, is that gonna make my life easier? That's what I'm looking for right now, to make my life easier. Because now I don't understand what's going on. Or the sync error, and I'll take it the rest of the way. Alrighty. Awesome. I come from New York City. That's where the clapping came from. So using the MC or CLI will allow the agent. Okay. The only time you will finish your tokens quickly is automating the test. I just started using Supabase for the project myself. I love that I can work with these agents, but I do my best to take a step back and make sure I'm not letting the blind lead the blind. Yeah, Q Strike, exactly. I do like to understand what's going on. You know, I want to understand how things work. Like you said, I don't want the blind to lead the blind here. You can ask Claude if it helps. It's 100% does, but you can ask Claude to double check. Okay, so tell me, how do I connect it? How do I connect it, guys? Let me give you what you want. And P.S. people, don't clap at me, don't snap at me, and don't point at me. You gave me the link where? Does it know what's the content of the... I don't see a link because Fire, I don't think you're allowed to post links here in the chat. Does it know what the content of the entitled carry home supervisor dashboard? That RLS code might need to be updated. I would copy and paste to the agent. Okay. You're talking about, I don't know, Ryan. Now I feel like my mind is all over the place, to be honest. Oh my God, the caps, slime, the caps. Two types of people in this space. What he stated and people that do that. We are the second. Yeah, exactly what Q Strike stated. Like, I want to know what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. That code file you have the mouse over. Successfully distracted. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. You have the mouse over. Where? What are you talking about? It says, paste me either the verification or the sync error. So this is the error. I'm just going to do this. Guys, I'm going to set all that up later. Yeah, okay. Just bear with me, Fire, and whoever else wanted me to connect it. I'm just not going to do it right now. I'm the type of person that likes to just follow through. Let me just follow through on it manually without changing things up. And, oh, shoot, there's a code error. Yeah, the code above the error as well. All of this. All right, hold on. I'll get back to the chat. Okay. It didn't hit the drop line policy. Most likely the editor. Okay. Replace everything in the SQL editor with only this. Okay. All right. So it says replace everything. So I have to delete this or make a new one. All right. We just delete it. Okay. Something happened now. Paste me the two result tables. What I'm looking for. Among the policies, there is one with a CMD. Insert. Success? Okay, good. All right, hold on. There's a lot going on in the chat, so let me catch up. Oh, yeah. Okay, one workflow practice I started recently was prompting Claude to generate an architecture review markdown document, which serves as a source of truth. Okay. If you're being token efficient. Okay, I saw that. Don't screenshot it. Okay, thank you, Fire, for that. Q strike. Q strike at the bottom of the source of truth document. I had created an implementation plan with a phase by phase approach. That's a good idea, Q strike. Jabber says success. Hi, Milos. Milos, are you Greek? You're token maxing with inefficiency and inefficient. Use screenshot 2-line error. It takes you 2 minutes for you to paste in the closet. Alrighty, Milos, I got it. Fire already got me for that one. Q strike. Each time I complete a phase, I make sure to move to the next phase by modifying. I like that workflow. Q strike. What is your vision for this project? So press enter. Basically, I am, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be trekking the Himalayas of Pakistan. So it's just a digital trek journey, a journal, where I can document my stats, like the starting altitude. Yeah, I'm going in real life. In 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks at this point. My starting altitude, my sleeping altitude, the distance I traveled, the hours I traveled, how I felt, the weather conditions, a photo from that day. This is the activity that I'm going to input from my Apple Watch, and then a journal entry. So it's just for me. It's like a keepsake from my trip, and for anybody else who's going on some type of trekking or hiking trip. I wanted to build something that I could use and test in real life. Thanks so much, Q Strike. Thank you. Which mountain are you aiming? So a bunch. This is the itinerary. This is the itinerary right here on the side. Okay, let's get back to it. Among the policies there is one. If only the... Perfect. I heard Pakistan is a beautiful place, especially. Yeah, press enter. I've been dying to go. This has been an idea of mine for 8 years now, and I'm finally going. It's been a dream of mine. I feel like you are not ponytailing or headrooming, which would also... What's ponytailing? Because when you say ponytail, Fire, I'm definitely not thinking about what you're talking about. I'm thinking of a totally different ponytail. That's for sure. Debugging your code mid-hike from your phone. Yeah, I heard you need a mask. I would imagine, well, okay, maybe in the cities, Jabber. Maybe in the cities. Oh, or yeah, that's a different type of mask, like a gas mask, due to the altitude and oxygen. I haven't seen a lot of people in Pakistan using those. I know there's a region in China that I want to hike that you need an oxygen tank with you. Ponytail is what makes Claude smarter. Okay, and how do I implement ponytail? Ponytail, that's what I put my hair up in at night or at the gym. Okay, the output tells us definitively whether this is compelling, in which case a new photo. Hi, Azor, how are you? To the party. You don't even know, Azor, you don't even know. All right. Fire, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the chat because you have a lot of suggestions from me, all of which I'm just not going to do in this instantaneous moment. But I will. I do take the viewer feedback very seriously, and I do my research and I implement what I feel is worth it, but I have to do my research. Right now, it's just not the time. Output was the table with the 3 column on 2 please. So this. So what do I tell Claude now? Do I screenshot it? You said not to screenshot, yeah. Hearts, even though some of y'all's energy coming in here hot. I won't stop clapping it. Copy and paste it. All right. Just like this, I could just copy and paste this. Yeah, I can't copy and paste this though, Fire. That's a thing. So, I mean, there was a reason why I was screenshotting. I couldn't really select it. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Showed my nephew some cool code tricks. I gotta say, he's hooked. He isn't. Okay, I'll just type it. He isn't watching any social media or even YouTube, but just coding sessions. Nice, Azor. I love to hear that. We were just talking about your nephew the other day, and that makes me really, really happy. Sheesh. I am originally from the U.S. I'm originally from New York City. What you got with the voice? Okay, yeah. All right. Got it. Wait, what did Brian say? Okay, I'm just gonna type it. I got. Here's what I got. ID, photos, name, photos, public. I am wondering if we are running into like some issues because it is a new session, and I definitely needed to start a new session for the token usage. But I'm wondering if now there's like a miscommunication going on. Is it, Azor? Because I am doing this manually, but people in the chat have been pushing me to connect Supabase to Claude and just let it do everything for me. But we were having a conversation that I don't want the blind leading the blind here, right? Like I'm doing it manually so I can understand what's happening here. And even though maybe it's taking me time, like I'm totally okay with that for now. Did you, sorry, Jabber, you said, did you provide the console logs? I don't think so. Hold on, let me see. Everything was working great. The bucket exists. Okay. But the bucket was, the one I really need is the first here. Can you paste that table specifically in the policy name? Should look something like this. I don't know what it's at, what what it's asking me for. Policy list. Can you paste that table? Specifically the policy name and CMD column, something like this. The broker console logs shows the error, why it's not working. Think of SQL as like a data sheet, but for the server to handle, you can learn it manually first and then let AI take over. This way you can stop the AI from hallucinating. Okay, thank you, Azor. That was my original plan and goal. That was my original plan and goal, was to do this manually first, so I can learn, and then later on hand it over to AI. But I don't really want it to just do what it's doing without me knowing. So thank you for validating the way that I'm feeling, because I was feeling crazy for a minute. Claude will analyze that, the browser, I mean. Ponytail and headroom are skills. You don't need them now. The issue now is agents don't know the code. In your super base, so I'm guessing sentiment is a right call. Okay. Alps dreams. Alps. So you're in the Alps. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Azor, she's a beginner even. Sarah, Azor knows. Azor has been here since day one. He definitely knows I'm a beginner. Even for us, sometimes making database structure is challenging. The best she can do as much as comments and code. If you want to run that policy name code snippet on the Superbase dashboard, just like you did, it wants, okay, thank you, Ryan, thank you. It wants you to run that policy name code snippet. So it wants me to run this. So in a new one or the same place? There are 4 core commands for SQL select. Select, from, where, and join. You select a data type, show what is set from, where to put it, and then join the connection. Okay, that makes sense. New one works fine. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Only one row. Okay, so now I paste this. Oh, there's a copy button right here. Just add the missing. Okay, I ran that. Okay. So then what am I doing? It's saying, I don't know why it's like, is it messing up so much because I used a new session? I started a new session. I feel like if I stayed in the original session, I wouldn't have these problems, but my usage would have been done already. Well, we have cheat sheets for syntax as far as I remember when it started. Okay, cheat sheets help. Thanks, Design. Welcome back, Design. Yeah, that's what people are telling me to do. I just want to finish at the very least. I said no. Okay, I said no, not right now, just because I'm in the middle of something. No, that doesn't mean never. I never said never. And, you know, I'm not saying no forever, but right now I'm kind of in the middle of something, so I just want to finish that. Once everything works, I'm open to connecting it. But I'm in the middle of solving a problem, so I just want to see it through. That's all. That's all that's happening here. I hope everybody's okay with it. Okay. You could ask the original session for your super base tables and a handoff, so it has a good. Okay. So can you give me the super base tables in a handoff? Ooh, the red. And then Ryan, then I give that to the other session. Let AI solve your problem. Yeah, you know, Jabber, I know, like, I look at other vibe coders and it's just so, it's like an instinct for them to just have it's just their instinct to have AI solve their problems. I guess, listen, as a math teacher, I'm a professional problem solver. I kind of like to solve my own problems in a way, so it's not my natural instinct to just be like, hey, AI, solve this problem for me. My natural instinct goes to solve the problem myself. I feel like maybe I need to find a little balance of both. I don't want to lose my own problem solving skills. Imagine if I told her to also hand off. What, fire? Because I wouldn't listen to you, but I'm listening to Ryan. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, pushed. Handoff written. Okay, so I have this locally, right? Where you can let Claude know of your project stuff between session. Okay, yeah. That would be, I definitely need that. If I'm going to start creating new sessions for each feature, then I definitely do need that. So thank you, Fire. That's something that sounds like it'll be super useful for me. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Fire. I just want to stay on track. I want to stay on task. Okay, so now I go back to here and I'm just going to give it the handoff. Do I say anything? Should I say anything? Okay. I'm attaching a MD file for the Supabase tables. Please do not need to. Okay. I'm just going to say, please use the MD file I attached to figure out what's wrong and let's fix this immediately. Because I'm losing my patience. Hey, RPI. Oh my God. Thank God you're here. That's all I have to say. Thank God you're here. We're on the struggle bus a little bit. I'll tell you that much. We're on the struggle bus. I'm on the struggle bus a little bit. Well, basically RPI, oh my God, how can I make a long story short? I started a new session because I ran one prompt in the old session, and my session limit went from 0 to 37% in just one shot. So I started a new session. With that, I feel like I'm encountering some problems with setting up Supabase because the new session probably doesn't really know what's going on fully like the old session does. So now I'm just trying to figure that out, but also figure out, am I just wasting tokens in a new session with all these problems? I don't know, but it's all part of the learning anyway, right? So let me just take it as a teachable moment. Didn't know about the handoff. I was always prompting, summarize this session for a new agent session, more or less. Oh, Timothy, you know what? That's what I probably would have done if nobody was here to guide me. So good to know. So you learned something as well. Okay, a lot of context in the old session, but Claude, loss of a lot of important info. Yeah, and maybe also we were kind of in the middle. We were in the middle of a feature, so maybe there was that, but it was kind of an emergency situation because one prompt used 37%. So to me, that was kind of, I would have been cooked if I kept going in that session. Oh God, Azor. Already? Lord have mercy. Yeah. Oh my freaking God. I'm gonna have to do some of this off stream later because I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anywhere. To a single specific purpose. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna move that's how I'm going to move going forward. And I'm going to have to make sure in my planning that I plan for that. So I'm going to have to plan even more systematically, knowing that each session will be for a different feature. RBS said, wow. Yeah, so I guess I was really messing up. Time to roll the sweep and whip out the VS Code. Lord, what feature am I working on? Awesome. Who even knows anymore? No, we implemented a feature where you can add a photo. Obviously, this is not the photo of Islamabad. It was just the first photo I had on my computer. And then that backs up. That's stored in Supabase, but now we're trying to have it so you can delete a photo. We're just trying to get the back end set up. Yeah, so off stream, ponytail, understand them. Okay, that might be the reason why the usage doesn't last as long as it used to. Maybe. Okay, all of these things, I'll fix it, I promise, guys, because now I know that this is a serious problem, so I'm gonna take the time to fix it. Damn, I thought I was gonna have a relaxing night tonight. Well, that's out the door. You'll save 70%. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight. I promise. I need to reread the chat though. Fire, if you don't mind, if it's not too much trouble for you, can you just write out for me? Because I don't want to go back and read everything. Can you just write out to me exactly what I should do? Kind of step by step. If you could give me step by step directions. It doesn't have to be nothing too crazy, but just tell me exactly what I should do in order. And I'll do it when I get off stream. Where we are. I've ruled out everything that can be checked statistically. Docs. There's no static bug, no setup gap. Stop running SQL. Your setup is correct. The original failure was swallowed. Upload error, which my push fix now. Fastest way to see the real error. Your own machine. Run the app locally and ask Supabase directly. In a terminal. Oh God, what does it want me to do? Okay. Ask Supabase directly in a terminal. It's unclimbable? Hi, Musab. Welcome. I'm going to the base camp. I'll be at the base camp. Okay. In a terminal, meaning, well, let's keep the energy positive. Let's not get dark. I will be with a Sherpa who will be guiding me. And they do it for a living. So I'm pretty sure that anything I'll be doing is safe. You're from Pakistan. Oh, thank you. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So in a terminal, meaning what? They're talking about the terminal on my computer. Okay, base camp is safe. Hi, Pura. Welcome. Oh God, you gotta scroll up and then read the chat. DevTools are available with F12 or right-click inspect from your Vercel. The check page. Okay, right, inspect. What does it want? It said it wants me to run a command. Console tab, okay. And then that's where, Ryan, that's where I'm running this. The npm run dev. Here. I've never done this before. No. Once a local server you run. Yes, it wants a local server you run that open. Well, so I run it in my actual terminal, my terminal. Right? Okay, I think it's, what is it, command space? Let me just bring this here. Or from your Mac terminal if you can. Open the project folder. Okay, guys. This shouldn't be this hard. I'm learning, Pura, I'm sorry, I'm learning. You're gonna have to go back and see what I've been doing and the reasoning why. I just don't want to explain it again because I'm getting too distracted. Open the terminal in that particular folder. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, let me get the project folder. This is definitely not, I definitely didn't think things were going to be this hard today. I truly didn't. Anthony's laughing. It was npm. I don't see a terminal folder in my project. Guys, this is, the confusion is like, I feel like I shouldn't be struggling this much today. I'm starting to get annoyed. Honestly. Oh, I do. That's what I was gonna do. I could use the terminal in on the Mac, right? Everybody's telling me to do something different, but the way I took it was use terminal on the Mac. Okay, Azor, I trust you. You know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go with you. That I have no idea. Okay, I ran it. It says command not found. npm. Open the app log. Is the Mac terminal in the project directory? Oh. At the top right. Okay. All right. Let's go with the Claude terminal. You said it's on the last icon from that group. Okay, so this one? No. It will look like, oh, right here. The left. I would consider that the first one. Okay, right here, right here. Okay, so here's where I'm going to run that command. Yo. All right. Right? That's what I said. I consider that the first, not the last. Like, okay. So I did that. Now what? Hi, Yudi. Sorry, I didn't even say hi. I'm just trying to focus. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm building it from scratch, and I'm running into some issues today. Some confusion. I honestly don't know. I should have Node. I remember it installing that when I first started this project. Honestly, awesome. I can't even explain what the issue is anymore because the issue has gone so deep. I think I need to just type node and see what it returns. Oh, thanks, Fire. So, Pura, type in node here, like this. Okay. You're now 100% vibe coding. I'm not feeling the vibe as much today. Okay. All right. Just ask AI. Honestly, I'm just as confused as you are. I thought there was... Yeah, me too. I don't know how we ended up here. Guys, I need to use the bathroom, and I just need a minute to step outside and get some fresh air because I'm like WTF right now. Like, honestly, I need a moment. So please give me a minute. Yeah, I know. I'll be back. Oh, yeah. All right, bathroom done. Just a moment. Let me get some air so I can figure out. Sis needs to take a breather. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need air. I need air, man. I gotta reevaluate my life right now. WTF. Oh, yeah. Okay. I need some air, buddy. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up on the chat. Whoa, there's a lot that went on. Whoa, okay, hold on. Run away. Wait, oh my god, so much happened in the chat. Jesus. Honestly, I'm just, okay, RPI is also confused. So, I'm not the only one. The terminal is the vibe before vibe coding existed. Well, I'm learning that. Looks like Node is missing, guess. Claude probably doesn't have path set up. God, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. For what system it is, LOL. Oh, that terminal is using, so profile won't get the command. Run away. Run away. Go, Anthony. Thank you for your support. She's probably using, it happens with Sun. It's definitely some, oh God, what are you guys talking about? Sis had to take a breather. She sure did. Guys, help her plan out. I had my baked potatoes in the oven. Ooh, I'm hungry. He's talking about baked potatoes. Damn. If she was building it natively on her Mac, I could help her, but it's Claude code. I don't expect it to act the same. I know, Azor. I feel like one of us should remote access and get over with it. But does she know about SSH? What was she doing though? Like her Claude on a new session. We lack context. Very likely because Claude installed Node for the previous project, right? Yeah, RPI, yes, you remember that. You remember that. It did for the previous project. You learn by fighting with these issues. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Gift her 100 max plan, it will solve her problem. Actually, Jabber, I actually did reach out to Anthropic yesterday. I know it was it's a huge company, so it's a big stretch, but I just kind of told them about what I'm doing on YouTube and that I'm learning. Maybe they would want to sponsor me with some usage credits just to kind of show that normal people can learn. I don't know. I just shot my shot. I doubt they'll get back to me. It's Anthropic, and it's been a busy week for them. But with the usage limits and all that I've been encountering, I figured why not shoot my shot. Yes, Claude terminal is in the sandbox, not using her PC. I'm still not sure if the previous project was imported properly. Oh, I can see smoke. Is she not on the max plan? She's not on the max plan. I'm out of here. Okay, bye, Pura. No max plan, honey. No max plan, no honey. Yeah, on the pro plan, but it's okay. Claude could have been an Excel sheet. Oh my God. Jeez, guys. Please go ahead and go back to the chat and ask AI what's the problem. Okay. We should get her on Mimo or open code so we can be entertained more. I'm glad you're finding this entertaining, Fire, that you neglected your baked potato. Here's a simple way to just get that npm rum dev out of the way. Open your Mac terminal, type cd, then a space, and drag and drop the project folder in the terminal. You enjoy this so much, Anthony. Okay, Rofi is a menu alternative that's a sleeker. Sorry guys, I'm catching up with the chat. A lot happened. Speaking of food, it's 3 a.m. My crock pot chicken is done for my chicken tacos. Oh my god, I'm eating chicken tacos tonight too. I do what Ryan said. What code editor did you use? I think we all have reached out. I had a great relationship with them up until mid last year. Oh, okay. I'm now looking at your stream earlier. I was just listening. Let's fix this now. Okay, awesome. Let's get to the bottom of this. So this is what I would do. Expand the Claude code window so we can see how it's going. We can help you. Hi, Ultra. Welcome. CDs and change directory. It's pretty to tell the terminal. Azor, I looked into a llama. I just didn't know if it was going to be too heavy for me to use on stream. That's why I haven't gone there yet. Okay. Let's go with what Ryan said. Well, first, okay. Pura, I can expand this for you. Tell me what you want to read. The Claude terminal. Except for the fact that it runs on CLI, so cloud-based models don't take up space and RAM. Okay, Azor, so let me look into how to use it that way. Okay, so you want me to ask Claude Code if it's using Worktree? I mean, I've never seen Worktree or anything here. This is the first time Worktree is being brought up. Ultra, I'm using Claude Code and I'm deploying the app with Vercel. And I'm building a trekking journal for my upcoming trip to the Himalayas. It's on by default. Okay, and what did Ryan say before? Ryan said something before. Let me scroll up. Yeah, I am using GitHub. Okay, so should I just ask Claude Code Pura to run the command for me? Ryan wants you to use the native terminal, not Claude Code's terminal. Oh, okay. Okay. Can you just run the command for me? What is bash or fish? Oh my God. My usage is going to be up anyway. I'm so annoyed today. Damn, I was having such a great day. Shoot. Oh God, a headache. I wasn't in the market for a headache today. What do you mean you got me on that? You gifted me a plan? Are you using Clerk? Super base, super base. I'm using Spokenly for the voice dictation. All right, what happened? I can't, and I want to be straight about why rather than just not logged in. Yep. Scrolling down. I'm just reading, sorry. One click. In the app you already have open and logged in. Go to backup and sync now. With the fix deployed instead of a false sync, it'll show. Where? Where is it gonna say photo synced failed? Let me drive it myself. Connect your Chrome to me and click the Claude extension. Instead of a false synced, it'll show and hit sync now with the fixed deployed. Instead of a false synced, it'll show photo synced failed. I don't see that. Okay, let me try this actually. Let me delete the photo. How did we end up here, guys? How the heck did we end up here? Okay, this is not, it's not showing me photo synced failed. Hit F12. What is F12 gonna do? Oh, is the error in the dev tools after the sync? I have no idea. I am on Discord. The Discord should be floating around in the chat. Well, actually, I could just do this. Just say go ahead, but it's asking me to choose an option. Why we use GitHub? Let me tell you a secret. GitHub is just undo history. It lets us pull the repo of yours and we can fork your site, make it better to submit it back to you. It's called a merge. 1 second, guys. Oh my goodness. What did I get myself into, man? What did I get myself into? Shit. Just let us pull the repo of yours and we can fork your site, make it better, and submit it back to you. But Azor, I kind of want to figure it out. The other thing I'm thinking, something else I'm thinking of doing, is what if, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, what if when my session limit resets, what if I just go back to that original session that knows what's going on and have it fix everything? I think what happened here is that with the new session, with the new session, I feel like it wasn't following. Do what, Fire? All the best. GitHub never advertises itself with these things. It's us who share these secrets to our trusted ones, and that's how ecosystems grow. Yeah, so right now, Azor, my repo is private. If I make it public, then yeah, the session thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Fire. I think that's my best bet. I don't know what. Sometimes to make Claude remember, you can ask. Yeah, Pura, that's what Ryan was telling me to do, but he suggested that I wait until later, till my session, till I'm off stream and my session usage resets. Yeah, so that way I didn't have to do it on stream, because that itself was just going to eat up a lot of my tokens. Without coding. Oh, so you're not, you won't code anything. You won't change the code. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to open Discord right now, though, on stream, Awesome, because it's an Electron app and it's super heavy and it messes up the stream. Just for fun, it might be caused by the album already existing. Delete it from Supabase dashboard and then re-upload the image. But why not follow option A as stated? Error in the browser by opening the dev tools in the browser. Okay, so okay, thank you, RPI. Yeah, so I hit sync. Now you're saying command option C. Ooh, ooh. Hi, Ryzen, welcome. Now click console. Okay. And now, now what? Unclick the filter. Thanks, Ryzen. Click the 13 issues. Oh, okay. It's the back end. Fire, were you not following from the beginning when all these issues started? Basically, okay, here's what happened. We integrated a feature where you can add a personal photo to the app and then it stores in Supabase. And then I wanted to, when you delete a photo, when a user, I just put a placeholder there, a photo, right? Just to see that it worked and that the photo ended up in the back end in Supabase. Now what I'm trying to do is that when the user deletes a photo and saves it, that it actually gets deleted. That's not, first of all, that's not syncing because I deleted that photo a bunch of times and that photo is still there. And I want to make sure that if a user deletes a photo, that it's also getting deleted from Supabase because I don't want all that storage. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so here's the expedition recap. I put this photo here just to test it out, right? So I put this photo here, and then in Supabase, if you go to storage, photos, here's the photo. Great. Okay. Now I want to delete the photo. So I go to edit, I delete it, and I save it. Okay, it's not showing up here, right? But it's still, that photo is still there. That photo is still there. Right here. And if I reload everything, well, now it's gone, but I'm telling you, it's going to come back. That photo, because that photo is still living there. However, if there is a failure during syncing in the back end is being called, there should be an error, but the console doesn't show anything. Now where am I? Now that's gone. Okay, so wait, hold on. Isn't that quite the feature? In case we delete photos by some mistake, that could be helpful. So Azor, that came up in the chat. But the thing is, when you delete a photo, you have to save your changes anyway. So I figured if you delete it by accident, maybe you wouldn't save your work. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, now it's working, but what did we do? I'm so freaking confused, man. Like, It will auto generate. How is that? It's super hard to go back and forth when you're doing development on Cloud. I think you should put locally machine the photo always be in the bucket. Hun, we fixed it, gang. Create a test case and let it run. If there are issues, it will fail. It's fixed. And we never knew what was wrong in the first place. Exactly. That, and I don't like that. Upload another one. Try to see if Supabase sees it and then delete it so we can... Okay. Okay. All right. Let's add another one in. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Let's try. Add today's photo. Let's... These are just my thumbnails, guys. These are just my thumbnails. This is what I have. And then if I reload this. Oh no, I have to sync. I have to sync. I have to sync. All right, there we go. There we go. What happened? How did it fix though? Oh my freaking God, I'm so confused. What doesn't work? Like what? Okay, now delete it. It's magic. I don't know. All right. Jesus Christ. Yep, it worked. It works. It works, but I just don't understand how it works. She is so good. I'm terrible, Jabber. What are you talking about? I just sat here confused for so long, and I'm still confused. I'm still confused. All it needed was some air. A rubber duck? What is that? But how? RPI, how did I fix it? I didn't do anything. I'm happy it's fixed. I just don't understand. I just don't know what I did. When it failed, it could have been Vercel version that was not deployed with the changes. Okay. Oh, oh my God. I'm so tired. Okay. I'm glad it's fixed, but where the hell do I go from here? All right. At least it's fixed, guys. At least it's fixed. What's next? Okay. Problem solved. Still confused. RPI, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Is when you take a breather, talk and see what's wrong. Oh, okay. Building is fun. Me, when I started, fixed a bug program left by its creator. Is it fixed? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even do anything. Now we make it sync without pressing sync. Yeah, for real. Having a clean workflow is important and staying on it. Yeah, so I think, Anthony, what you're saying, that is really the truth, because basically what happened today is that I did change my workflow a little bit. And that's where things kind of went south. So now I have to kind of reassess. I have to reassess. Now I have these 2 sessions. What am I doing? I think when my session limit resets, I'm going to go back to the original session, have it write a handoff for me. For the entire project, because now I'm really worried. Okay, every feature, I'm going to start a new session now to try and save tokens, but it's not really clear what's going on, and that's why I'm running into these issues. Always having a plan for the next day is life. For sure, Anthony. The next is the UX issue. You have to sync everything. Every time you make a change, you should have that happen automatically. By the way, are you using any backend server? Like, I'm using Supabase design, but you're definitely talking about something else, because I feel like you knew I was using that. Ryan and me on that wavelength. I left all the wallets. They aren't mine. Hi, Ian. What wallets are you talking about? Welcome, though. I love commerce for that, but you can... Yep. Sessions handoff also. Okay, so that's going to be my game plan, because now I don't even really know what's next. I feel like I'm so off track now. Like, what was even the plan? Build photo sync. That's what we did. Is there anything else I need to do with photo sync? Yes, I know the sync button, everything should be auto synced. We're going to get you on that whole brain dead agent workflow we're all evolved to. Please do not push to main. Yeah, Ryan, I hear you, and I feel like that's why people make it look so easy, but I guess because I am learning and I don't have prior knowledge of code, yes, I struggled today. I struggled hard, and I still don't even really understand how the heck this just got fixed. I don't. I wish I did. And that's what bugs me, is because the whole reason why I'm like allowing myself to struggle so much is because I want to understand. I mean, I'm not going to understand fully. I don't have a background in code, but I do want to understand what's going on. As a beginner, as a learner. Like, I don't want to just have the whole brain dead agent workflow. I get it, though. I get it. That makes things easier in a way, but I don't know. I find value in understanding. How about trekking, preparation, inventory, checklist? So no, that's a good idea, Jabber. But the thing is, this isn't a planning app. I thought about that. It's not a planning app. It's just supposed to be a keepsake from the trip. You struggled for free in this session because everything was an illusion. All good. The fact that you are trying to learn is good. I got a CS degree and 10 years experience, so I had a head start. Yeah, Ryan. See, because like you you guys all, you have that prior knowledge. So you already have that understanding. I don't. That's what I'm lacking. So I want to make sure that I at least understand something. Wait, I was wrong about the UX issue. Let's rubber duck it again. Is the project where you want it to be? What direction do you want it to go now? So the first session had the whole plan. Right now, I'm okay with where the project is just because I have a deadline, right? I'm going July 3rd, but it has to be done by June 30th because I have to go to Bangkok June 30th and spend a few days there, and I can't bring my laptop with me on this trip. So it has to be, anyway, it has to be done by June 30th. Okay, fine. There is a ton more I would love to add to this, but I just need to make sure it's functioning as it is. If I have time afterwards, I could build out more features, fine. Right now, it's good enough for what I, yes, it's on my phone. It's literally on my phone now. It's already on my phone. What needs to come next is there needs to be an onboarding page, because this was added yesterday where you can add a username, because originally it was designed for northern Pakistan, my unique trip. Now you can, where is it? You can add a new trip, right? For another hiking trip, for my next hiking trip, I can add another trip. So I want it, if, a new user signs up, they get a blank slate and they can customize it to their own trip and not just see my northern Pakistan trip that's not applicable to everybody. So I need an onboarding page and things like that. Thank you, Private, that you're confident in me. It acts like a bridge between Vercel and Supabase. Make sure the session handling and login logic run on the back end rather than the front end. Otherwise, it becomes easier for hackers to exploit. Okay, thank you, design. The best thing to understand something is to think you understand everything. What's right will prove you right all along. What's wrong will make you change your thought process. That's something to think about. Is to think like you understand everything. What's right will prove that you were right all along. So in other words, you're saying to be confident. I think that's what you're saying. It's deployed on Vercel, so it's everywhere. It's made to pair with your Apple Watch. Okay, so Private, it's not made to pair with your Apple Watch. That's data I have to input manually for now, just because this is an app that has to work offline. There are many days in the Himalayas where I will not have any service at all. So it has to work offline. Be confident to the level that they think you are delusional. That's the key. Okay, I like that advice. Azor, a voice journal? No. There's no voice. And that's actually a feature I was thinking of. Like, can I add voice to it? Like, make a voice note. But right now I have to leave the features as they are, because now I'm really feeling the pressure, like the clock. It's Saturday, June 20th. I have 10 days to finish this. Yeah, it does work offline. I tested it on airplane mode. Authentication is pending yet. Let's do that next. How did I get to know how to make everything on my own? Easy. I never did a first place, and I assumed what it could be, and here we are. All right, Azor, I like that. That's the attitude to have. I learned code self-taught, and I got through failures and didn't need to spend. Nice, Anthony. I mean, that's how you learn. You learn through failures, right? I'm still going to have to kind of dissect, because I definitely failed today, but I'm going to have to dissect what I did. Yeah, it is a web app, but it's compatible with the mobile. Um, no. It's a web app. It's just compatible with your phone. Like you could just download it from Safari or from your browser on your phone. Um, it's not like an app that's going on the store or anything. No, I know that. Pure, I know. It's on the list. It's on the list. I already know that. That's on the to-do list. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, wow. All right, guys. Pure, what'd you say I should do next? But I don't know. Now, I guess what I'm trying to figure out now is what is the move, what is the move going forward based on the fact that that original session knows the whole plan that we have. And I don't even remember what the whole plan is now. I truly don't. Like there was more on the to-do list after this, and the original session has that knowledge. This session does not. So I'm wondering, is there anything else that Claude Code had originally planned for me with Supabase? Is that the end of it? I don't know, because the original session would tell me, okay, here's what's next. Okay, Anthony, but I don't want to use Sonnet, but I'll have to play around. Okay. Ha! Clock it! Oh my god! Hey, bestie! Hey, bestie! Anthony, being a bad influence and a good influence. A bad influence on my wallet, but trust me, I've been debating it. But then RPI is the one who kind of grounded me like, oh, that's a lot of money to spend for somebody who doesn't make a living off of coding. Um, let's see the usage. Okay. Guys, I might have to call it for today. Because there's a lot that I need to think about. I only have 7% left on this session, and I kind of have to go back to the old session. And you're right, Anthony. Um, I kind of have to go back to the old session and figure out what was next in the plan. Um, Making a world changing shipping on the LLM market. Oh my god. Okay. All right. It has free models right now. All right, I'll look into all of that. I mean, Olama was the first um, thing that was suggested to me day one, and then I know there's open code. Now you're saying Mimo. I looked into open code. I looked into open code. I looked into Olama. You said Mimo, so I have to look into that. If you want, I could write on your Discord some tips. Ryan, that would be great. If you could do that, that would be great. I would really appreciate that because then I could read it off stream and kind of dissect things tonight. Oh, what time is it? I was gonna dye my hair. Not that anybody here cares, but that's like a 4-hour process, and I just don't know if I want to do that right now. Um, okay, let me go full camera. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it for the stream today because I kind of have to dissect um, what the next steps in the plan were, and everybody in the chat was super helpful. Some of you who were new and it was your first time here, I'm sorry because some people who are here, they've been following the project, so they know where it's going. And then some of you who just came today, you had a lot of suggestions, but if you haven't been following, I just need to kind of stay on track. But I'm gonna read through it. Definitely apply those skills and everything that you suggested. I just have to do my research. Hold on, the chat's still all right. Had fun. Sorry for no, it's okay. It's all right. Listen, you have to go through these things, right? Not every day is gonna be easy, right? So I have to go through these things. It's the process of learning. I'm an educator, so I know some days are a struggle. Today was a struggle. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's a teachable moment. Eat tacos and drink mango juice. Anthony, thank you for always taking care of me. Thank you for always looking out for me. He's suggesting to go relax, go sit on the beach. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, anybody who's new, if you could join the Discord and you can put all of your suggestions in there, that helps me. Just organize your suggestions. Tunes in tomorrow to see 12 people confuse you again. Oh my God. It's always something about Saturday for me. People come in on Saturdays and just start spitting fire. But anyway, oh my God, so many people to thank today. Where do I even begin? Thank you so much, everybody that was here. I can't even go through all the names. Honestly, my brain is literally mush. But RPI, Anthony, Azor, Pura, Fire, Ducks, you just came in, but thanks, bestie. Ryan, super, super helpful today. Thank you so much. Who else was here? Oh my God, we had Sarah. Sarah came in with that energy, man. Jabber, thank you so much. Private, thank you so much for joining. Ian, Design. I just like to make sure I acknowledge everybody. I really, really try. Slime, what's poppin', Slime? Thanks for stopping by. Awesome. Thank you for joining. Rise. Oh my God, so many people. So many people. And that, Ultra, and that's as far up as I can scroll. So if I miss anybody, I'm sorry, but you obviously saw what I just went through for the past 3 hours. So give me a little grace. But I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'm going to try to figure out what the plan is tonight. And I'll see you all tomorrow for day 28. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.